I really, really like Final Fantasy Tactics. It's my favorite video game that I've ever played by a large margin. I've probably beaten it 100%, 30 times or more in my life, different challenge runs. And then I've probably played it a dozen or two more times just playing the game. So I just wanted to make a little video because I had made a purchase and it kind of completed the collection for me. Not really yet. There's still a couple things I'd want to pick up, but right now we can say that I definitely have what I want for the most part for Final Fantasy Tactics. So we can start. Obviously, I have, Black Label. Not that it matters. I don't really care about Green Label, Black Label. The original PS1 release. Just one thing I want to point out in the booklet over here, because a lot of people, this is the canon that exists for me, because Delita is my boy. So I'm going to show it here. There's your character intros in the booklet. I'm going to read it for you. According to historical record, he is the hero who ended the Lion War. Afterwards, he became king and maintained a long and peaceful rule. Everybody asks what happens at the end of the game. According to the official booklet that comes with the game, he does not die. My boy Delita has a long and peaceful rule. So, yeah, I've got that. And obviously, I have the PSP re-release. I also have the game. I bought it on Android Store, which is a superior version, but just a less superior way to play it. This version does not have a little about this booklet. These are the things I want to buy, by the way, on the back here. I really regret not buying them when I had the chance. Now, to buy the full set is a near impossibility, and I think it's probably like $100 each for each one. And I'm not looking to spend that kind of money. So I have that as well. I bought this at an anime convention one year. It is the Japanese release of the official soundtrack. And it came with a little map of all the character class art stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then, the soundtrack. 2 CDs. What's fun is that when I ripped this to my desktop, everything was in Japanese. There are your composers. Masaharu Iwata and Hitoshi Sakimoto. I don't know which one's which in that. But yeah, so just, here's disc 1 and disc 2, and you can see it's all Japanese names. Bland logo, title, Backborn story, PR movie, Japanese. So I didn't know what anything was there. Disc 1 got my boy Delita on it. Disc 2, Ramza, Chapter 4 Ramza. I like that they're using Chapter 4 Ramza instead of, Chapter 1 or 2 Ramza. When War of the Lions came out, I went and bought the strategy guide. I didn't necessarily need this, but it is fun to reference. There's a little crease right here in the back, right there next to Agrias' face, because every time I open the book, I grab it the same way and flip it, and it creases right there. So it's gotten its fair use. It's its fair share of use. It's good to know for move fine items rather than look stuff up online. I like it. we'll move on to a couple other games before the big ticket item, which is what I really wanted to talk about. So obviously, here's a really beat up box of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Every time I move, it gets a little more dented. But the game is there. The game is there. Nintendo, what a company. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2. This packaging is a little bit better than a cardboard box that they were using for the Advance. This cost more when I bought it than the item I'm going to show you that I bought recently. It's about in the same condition. And I bought it just because I love the game so much. I wanted to play everything else. But Hoshigami Running Blue Earth, Black Label on the PlayStation 1. It's a 2-disc case, but even on the front right here, you can see it just says 1 disc. And I guess, yeah, like the second one, it doesn't even have a space for like a CD or whatever, like a music disc or something. Like it's weird. It's weird. But there you go. Hoshigami. Running Blue Earth. And the disc ain't in good condition, but it does work. I mean, it's not in terrible condition. It's got some scratches, but it does work. Never played this. And then there's also a Game Boy Advance version of this. And that's a bit of a regret, but it's there. Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together. I have a very hard time playing this game. The fifth or so story mission, always not great, but I'm going to show you what is fun that came with that is, if I can get them all out of the box. Oh, come on now. There you go. They gave us tarot cards. And I'm not going to show all of them off. The Empress. Because these play into the game. The Lovers. Strength. Wheel of Fortune. Great TV show. Justice. Like, these are just cool. I think a lot of people want to get these tarot cards. I'm happy I have them. Temperance. The Devil. And the World. And those are the ones I'll show off. Anyway, there's a whole stack of them. I've got them. I'm happy I got them. The reason I show that is because the last item I bought has something that reminds me of this. But before we get into that, I'm also going to show you, this is no secret because I have pull videos on my channel as well, but I play Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions, and here's my character screen. You know, I've maxed out Agrius, Mustadio, my boy Delita, click, oh, game, you're so slow, Orlando, and there's only 2 left I want to show off, Gaffy, and Ramza. Maxed them out. Well, anyway, I'm still working on their job levels, but they're all very maxed out, and I'm looking forward to their EX jobs. I really love the game and the series, and I think this cost me $120 with shipping, shipped from Japan. I found it online. I saw that they did it. It was a Japanese-only release. The Square Millennium collection that Square Enix back when they were Squaresoft, did this for a couple of games. Brave Fencer Musashi, Final Fantasy Tactics, a couple others. I cannot remember. But there you go. You get the game, no back. There it is. The booklet. There it is in Japanese and in color, and I assume it says right here, "A long and peaceful rule." I might just check that after, but you know, this is mint condition disc of the Japanese version of the game. And then, you know, they gave you some little instructions here for clock, because you get a little table clock that you can set. And, you know, batteries, and it'll work. You know, you can spin this back here and it'll spin the clock. And on it has, you know, your different, how do I put this so that doesn't block them? It has the different, you know, Zodiac Braves on it. Very cool. Very, very cool. A little bit of the plastic was damaged that covers the clock, but I do not mind. And then here's, you know, the other fun thing that came with it. Some of this plastic's damaged also in the box, but again, I don't mind really if that plastic is damaged. You get playing cards. They're a little tiny. Orlando's the Ace of Spades. They're a little tiny. You know, they're not full-size playing cards. You know, on the back, they all have that same Ramza and his sister riding the chocobos at the end of the game. But each one, you know, Ace of Spades, Two of Spades is the Archer, Three of Spades, Black Mage, you know, and they just go through all the different character, male and female, for all the different, and then, you know, you get special ones, Jack of Spades, Queen of Spades, King of Spades. You know, they throw in the special characters also. Ramza's the Ace of Hearts, and then, you know, the Hearts is all, so the Spades was all dudes, male characters. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And the Hearts is all female characters. I'm just going to show the Ten of Hearts. As the dancer, I want to get this tattooed on me somewhere. Joker's the Death Summon. With the clubs, we go back to all dudes characters, except Agrius. She's the Queen Clubs. And Ace of Diamonds is my boy, Delita. And Diamonds is all female characters. And Bahamut Summon for the last Joker. So I just wanted to show that off. I think this was a really cool purchase. I really like having this. You know, I showed you those characters, little figure minifigs that I want to buy. That's like the last thing I want to get. I'm gonna do a tactics playthrough at some point on the channel. You can see I did the Project Triangle strategy demo. It's gonna happen. I keep holding out for a re-release that I can play on my PlayStation, because I don't want to do it on the tablet. I really want to do it on the PlayStation. But we don't get them. Maybe someday we will. It'll definitely happen. I love the game so much. It's what a good story, what good gameplay, what good everything. You know, Delita's my boy. I want to tattoo him on me also. But, you know, like Knight Delita, not Squire Delita that they keep showing us in all the character art I've shown here. I love the game. This is some of the swag I have. And thanks for watching.